Now, how would you like to join a club that gave you access to cheap holidays and the chance to get most of your money back after 5 years? Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Unfortunately, many of the people who signed up soon found themselves thousands of pounds out of pocket, with little or nothing to show for it. Sun, sea and sand, the alluring combination which draws millions of tourists to the Spanish costas every year. Now imagine if you could do all this wherever you wanted, whenever you wanted, and all at rock-bottom prices. Pay a few £1,000s to join a holiday club, bask in the benefits and get most of your money back. It sounds like a dream deal, but some people are telling us it's anything but.
Don't trust them. Don't believe them.
So many people have been caught by them. They're just bad news.
I'd been had.
It's bringing punters in, selling them a dream and then delivering nothing.
Much of the holiday club industry is based here on the Costa del Sol, but the head of one of the biggest companies is from much closer to home. Gary Lee began his career with a failed Sheffield pub chain, went on to a get-rich-quick scheme in Barnsley, and now he's offering you the holiday dream. Back to him later. First, let's see how it works. This is Tenerife, a popular winter destination, a place to forget your cares and just relax. But out on the streets, the touts are hard at work, picking up unwary tourists. They might come up to you with a scratch card or a holiday survey like this one. Whatever it is, you're guaranteed to be a winner. What he doesn't know is that his next couple are two inside-out researchers, and guess what? They're winners too.
It's supposed to be a D there. That's €120.
What, I've won that?
Yeah, you can have that cash or traveller's checks.
Okay.
Okay. Have you got a camcorder?
Not with this.
No. Well, that's a new Sony DVD one.
They're not the only lucky ones. Paul Heaton, out on holiday in 2004, got an unmissable promise from another company which stopped him.
She approached us with all the niceties, are you English, where are you from, and we were given a scratch card, we scratched it, and we'd won a free holiday. But part of winning the free holiday was actually going to a presentation. Oh yes, to get your prize you always have to go to a presentation.
Just take it to our information centre, hand in your cards there, you have a quick look at the website, pick up the brochures. Yeah. I get my €60 bonus, and you get one of these 4 prizes put in your hand there and then.
Now once you've been hooked by a tout, you'll be taken to an office like the one you can see in the building behind me, and that's when the sales pitch begins.
They were basically offering me for £10,000 a 50-year membership to an exclusive holiday club that would give me 5-star accommodation at Stuttgart prices, that I would get flights to Europe, never paying more than £100, and at the end of it, 5 years, I would actually get 85% of my investment back.
The marketing company which picked up Paul also operates in southern Tenerife.
Yeah.
Morning, this is Duncan.
Ours is another one which says it's called Freedom Vacation Network, and they're offering us an even better deal.
The cost of joining us comes back to you with profit in 4 years and 3 months. With profit. We give you a profit.
Sounds too good to be true.
No, it isn't. It's not a cushion. No, it's not too good to be true.
We get it all.
It's too good to pass up.
Do we get it all back?
We are up to bonded. I can't lie to you. If I lie to you, we're killed. We are killed. We're finished.
Let's just stop there. ABTA, that's the Association of British Travel Agents, says Freedom Vacation Network aren't members at all. So where does that leave our promises? We've all heard of cashback deals, but 100%? The marketers say it's because they hand part of the money to other companies who then put it in high-interest accounts for those 5 years. But what they failed to mention is that the cashback companies themselves only guarantee 10%. And to claim at all, you need to get the paperwork, and we've heard from people who've said they've waited months for theirs, despite attempts to get it.
The two main promises made by marketing companies of holiday clubs are, first of all, heavily discounted holidays, which just simply do not materialise, and then cashback schemes where people are promised money back in 4 or 5 years' time. And we've never heard of a single person getting all their money back. Never ever.
To be fair, only dissatisfied customers go to Sandy Gray. He heads an organisation devoted to helping them get their money back from holiday sales scams.
We're getting about 4, maybe 500 complaints a year about holiday clubs. They're getting more aggressive in the way in which they market products. They're getting more devious and dodgy in the way in which they try and promote people to go to these presentations. And at the end of the day, of course, people are just getting no value at all for it.
OK, so maybe you might not get all your cash back. Still, at least you can cheer yourself up with a bargain holiday at a moment's notice, can't you?
Oh, they're telling us, yeah, we'd always get flights. It would never go down. It would always be £92. Yeah, and the accommodation would be at 50% off.
Janice Dennis joined up with yet another marketing company in Tenerife in 2004 for £5,000. She says they got one cheap holiday out of it.
Next one, it was just like phoning an ordinary travel agent. They'd come back with a price, but I would shop around like I do anything. So I'd shop around for the holiday and found I could get the holiday cheaper from other travel agents.
We go on the internet, we try to book a holiday, and all the promises that have been made were just not available.
I paid a deposit of £2,200 and the balance that was due a week later after we got home was £8,795. I think the total was £10,995.
Sophie changed her mind the next day, but the company wouldn't give her a refund, and back in Britain they started chasing her for the rest of the money.
Their tactics over the telephone were intimidatory, were threatening, were trying to bring a legal aspect in, talking about contracts being broken. I think for a lot of people that would be enough to make them pay out the balance.
Back in Britain, the Office of Fair Trading says rogue firms have cost British consumers £1 billion.
This is the #1 priority for our scam busting team. We have been trying very, very hard for a number of years to try and improve things in this marketplace, to put to a stop all these unfair trading practices which have been harming consumers. But it's been very tricky. The biggest operators are based in Spain, they have companies in Gibraltar or even based in places like Panama.
Meanwhile, the tide's turning against the holiday scammers. The Spanish government has already begun a crackdown, and in April new European legislation will clamp down on misleading selling. Some people say it can't come soon enough. So what would you say to anyone else who's out there who could be approached by these people?
Is to very politely just walk on by and ignore them, because there's no such thing as a free lunch and you're being conned.
What would you say to other people who are going out on these holidays?
Don't do it.
They just pressure and pressure and pressure you and promise you the world, but it's not there. Just walk by.